Charles expressed what a privilege it was for him to meet Holocaust survivors ahead of the launch of a poignant exhibition he spearheaded at Buckingham Palace. During the unveiling of the display on Monday, the Prince of Wales was caught in a conversation with 98-year-old Lily Ebert, who recalled some horrific details of her Auschwitz imprisonment. 3 days before the launch of the 7 portraits, surviving the Holocaust exhibition at the Queen's Gallery, the Hungarian-born survivor told the future king, "Meeting you, it is for everyone who lost their lives." However, touching Mrs. Ebert's shoulder, the humbled prince replied, "But it is a greater privilege for me." During their conversation, the 98-year-old showed Charles the numbers she got tattooed on her arm at Auschwitz, A10572. Mrs. Ebert and her family were on one of the last trains carrying Hungarian Jews to the camp in July 1944. Then aged 20, Mrs. Ebert and some of her siblings were put to work, while her mother and little brother were condemned to death in the gas chambers after being taken away by Joseph Mengele, who notoriously conducted experiments on prisoners. Mrs. Ebert showed the prince a golden pendant shaped like an angel she hid from the camp's guards throughout her imprisonment, first in her shoe and, later, in her daily bread ration. She said, "This necklace is very special. It went through Auschwitz and survived with me. Auschwitz took everything, even the golden teeth they took off people. But this survived. I put it in the heel of my shoe, but the heel wore out, so I put it every day in the piece of bread that we got to eat. So that is the story of it. I was 5 years old when I got it from my mother for my birthday. My mother did not survive. My little brother and little sister did not survive. They arrived and they saw Dr. Mengele. He took them straight away. I have worn my necklace every day since I survived." Mrs. Ebert's great-grandson Dove Foreman, who co-wrote a book with the Holocaust survivor about her experience called Lily's Promise, How I Survived Auschwitz and Found the Strength to Live, later described Prince Charles as being very, very moved from the encounter with his loved one. During the launch of the exhibition, the Prince of Wales and his wife Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, met all the 7 Holocaust survivors for whom he had commissioned portraits to be part of the display. The Prince, who is patron of the National Holocaust Memorial Day Trust, wants these paintings to be a lasting reminder of the horrors of the Holocaust and the Nazi regime. In the foreword for the catalogue of the exhibition, the Prince said, 7 portraits. 7 faces. Each a survivor of the horrors of those years, who sought refuge and a home in Britain after the war, becoming an integral part of the fabric of our nation. He continued, however, these portraits represent something far greater than 7 remarkable individuals. They stand as a living memorial to the 6 million innocent men, women, and children whose stories will never be told, whose portraits will never be painted. They stand as a powerful testament to the quite extraordinary resilience and courage of those who survived and who, despite their advancing years, have continued to tell the world of the unimaginable atrocities they witnessed. They stand as a permanent reminder for our generation, and indeed, to future generations, of the depths of depravity and evil humankind can fall to when reason, compassion and truth are abandoned.